If you get caught here, you will disappear. I don't think this has been seen by anybody due to how difficult it is. There's security, there's live cameras everywhere. The minute we arrived in Fukushima, we got a phone call from our friend telling us, pick us up now, they've surrounded the building.
Go, they said go, they said go, they said go.
You're getting in?
Oh.
They're getting in.
Bro, yeah, security's surrounded it. There's like 4 cars.
Oh, they're saying stop.
They're going in, bro.
Oh my god.
Should we turn around? I don't want to pass them,
just
bro.
go.
Just go.
Drop us at the car and then we drive.
No, go straight through.
Are they blocking us in?
That might be police.
That's security. Are they blocking us in?
They might be.
Put the camera down. Careful. Dude, they're later going in. They're going in, bro.
Oh my gosh, they're looking.
They're looking for you guys.
They're looking for you guys.
The building in question was the town hall of Futaba, one of the cities majorly affected. This first moment set the bar high for how in-depth we had to plan to explore any major building. Getting caught here meant disappearing for 2 months in Japanese jail. My friends attempted the town hall a second time, however security once again immediately raided the building. Fukushima has live cameras in all parts of town, including remote parts in the forest. This is to notify guards to track you down and test you for radiation, then detain you indefinitely. An hour later, we were pulled over by police for zero reasoning whatsoever.
We just got pulled over by the police here, and we haven't even gone into any building. Hopefully my buddy got a video, but this is like so bad. Like, they asked us a million questions. We'd have to like stop. Look at this. There's literally abandoned streets with cars still left behind, guys. This is like a no stopping zone either, so. But this is an abandoned Mercedes. My goodness, folks, just down the street we have an abandoned building with like a car left behind that like truly signifies that they left everything behind. Free-range walking was mostly prohibited. However, the main parts of town had finally opened up to the public for walking. We decided to play it safe and only go into places at 3 to 5 in the morning. The rest of the day would be touring the outside of these buildings, as there were so many still left abandoned. Got 3 radioactive cars here. sitting next to some abandoned buildings. That one's pretty cool. Most of them are all square shaped. So right here we're at the train station. Now the actual train station is active, but right here, these bikes here are all radioactive. They've been sitting here since the disaster, as you can see. Just completely frozen in time. We have a giant camera looking right there. Looks like people are going in to the train station, but you have all these bikes just left behind, and they can't be moved because there's radioactive stuff on them. Can you just imagine though? I mean, some of these people, they probably just kind of parked up here and they never came back. I mean, all these people, they either weren't able to get their stuff or they passed away in the disaster, which is shocking. Same with the cars. I mean, every car, why, you know. Hey, what's up guys? So we're at a giant abandoned hospital complex right now, and they're doing huge demolition work right in front of me actually. So these buildings will probably be gone relatively soon. We have to be so careful, guys. Like, even if a car sees us like nearby the building, they're gonna think something's up. But this is cool. I got a big dome here. Everything's in there. Huge pool room with everything inside too. Unreal. Here's a closer look at the bike that's never moved. It's been stuck here since the disaster. Hasn't moved. Just completely untouched. Not even locked up or anything. It's just sitting here in front of this hospital. There's just so much abandoned, just like even on the main city area. So many tall buildings here. I mean, this is crazy that this is still here despite years of demolition. I mean, you could see they've demolished some of it, but just crazy. I mean, all these buildings are here and there's like thousands more. But yeah, if you'll notice, I mean, the overgrowth is insane here, guys. Vines have taken over everything.
Demolition was at an all-time high here, yet thousands more buildings remained. Decontamination is a delicate process and will likely take years more to have everything demolished. It's been said that the government needs permission from the owner before their items can be touched, but by the looks of it, the government has taken over most properties and the items left inside will never be used again due to radiation. For miles, abandoned buildings scatter the landscape, each frozen in time from the day of the disaster, each telling a detailed story of who inhabited it. Here sits another hospital deep in the red zone nearby the reactor. After the explosion, around 200 people mistakenly were left behind. For days, 45 of them would die of malnutrition or medical issues due to lack of power and supplies. I can't help but feel sorrow in the moments my fear goes away. There are dozens of neighborhoods left abandoned. Many homes with cars still sitting in the driveways. Families were told they would come back one day, but after 13 years, they've moved on. Many homes were built recently before the disaster, helping preserve everything inside. Some homes are so preserved it looks like they only left a couple days ago for a vacation. Notes on the door say to report suspicious activity after the disaster, but most families were gone before they had the chance to check their mail. I can't imagine being forced to leave everything behind like this. The worst part is that everything will likely be demolished, as neighborhoods like this, one by one, are going nowadays. Guards check these neighborhoods as early as 5 a.m. It's a miracle we were able to film any. With such little time and security patrolling on every road every day, we had to pick and choose what to explore. So we're out here in the countryside and there's an abandoned tire shop. There's just, you can go for 10, 20, 30 minutes and still find abandoned buildings just everywhere. And obviously this has everything left behind. Everything's really left in all these buildings. I don't even know if anyone's been here. The beauty of it, guys, is that you don't know what you're gonna find because so very few explorers have gotten into thousands of, nobody's gone into thousands of buildings here. There's only a couple that people have been into. So most of these have never been seen before. It's just completely frozen. Completely frozen in time, folks. Can you believe that? Since 2011, guys. 2011. Something. Look at that, guys. Yeah, right here, there's like a shooting range, a little bit separate. You didn't check the door on the side. All right, well, let's be quick.
Look at this. What's here? I mean, they got the magazines up, the kind of car posters, all this stuff. I mean, maybe they worked on RC cars too. All this stuff's just kind of set up, frozen in time too. Some spare tires. And you go back here. Here's their shop. All these expensive, this expensive equipment. That's a really expensive machine right there. Got that hat there. I didn't expect to get in here, so I didn't bring my flashlight, but oh, it's actually locked. But you can see what's kind of back in there. That's like the shooting range. Look at that. They still got toys left in there, just sitting there. So somebody must have rented out like half the shop to a some kind of RC car enthusiast, or maybe it was the guy himself. You know, his little man cave. Who knows? But big majority of this was a tire shop. The restraint and the respect the Japanese people had for these abandoned buildings soon became very apparent to me. Check this out, guys. On one of the main roads, there's a completely untouched moped and dirt bike shop. It's literally frozen in time. Just no glass broken. Everything's just as it was back when the shop closed. This is absolutely insane, guys. Look at all these expensive mopeds. You can see there's, let's see here. Can we get a video? Sort of. There's all these bikes that they were working on. There's a really more expensive bike out there. Man, all these dirt bikes, that's like absurd to me. That like all this stuff is just sitting. This is crazy. We're literally right down the street from a police station, so I don't want to cause any issues. Look at them back there. They're swarming. We're like by the hive right now. Look at this, guys, too. This is straight up a one of those like special trick dirt bikes. Look at that, guys. Completely frozen, untouched. All the oil and everything, it's completely just frozen right on a main street like this. I've never seen something like this. In America, the windows would be smashed and all this stuff would be completely stolen. The police got mad.
They got mad.
They sent 4 cops out after us, and they're like, "What are you doing?" One guy spoke English. He's like, "What are you doing?" We're like, "Take a picture." He's like, "Where are you from?" Like, America. He's like, "Why? Why taking a picture?"
Did you say?
We're like, "Cars are really cool."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Where are you from?" "America." And then he like explained it to the other ones, and then he goes, "No picture here."
Oh my gosh.
Dude, I was scared he was gonna ask us to check our phones because I have footage, like inside footage on all of them.
That's terrifying. That's horrible. We can't even film the cops. That's crazy.
American police tell you the same thing, though.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Here they are after us. He just wanted nothing to do with us. Okay, well, we're good.
In a town of mostly workers cleaning up the radiation, we had made ourselves known as outsiders. Japan has a 99% conviction rate, which means we are guilty no matter what. Now it appears we're being tracked as persons of interest. Once again, we have to plot our countermeasures.
What's up, guys? It's currently 5 in the morning. This is the only time it's like relatively safe to explore. As soon as like it hits like 8, the guards all start their shift, and there's already guards out. Like, they've increased it even more. So we're gonna hit this abandoned go-kart track. This is an active road. It just opened up recently. There's just buildings everywhere. It's impossible to park here. Impossible. Look, every single way here is blocked. Like, even where we parked, we're not supposed to park. If they see our cars, guys, it's over. Let me get a better shot here. It's a coffee shop. There's actually some kind of business up here. Looks like.
Rose garden.
Oh, it's a house.
Rose garden.
Rose garden?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's already 5 and we're getting scared.
But yeah, we got this. We got this. It's early enough.
Dude, a car just passed while we were there at the coffee shop, and he had like a blue vest on. That's what the security wear to their shifts when they're standing around. And so he was most likely driving over to like one of the posts to like start a security. So this is scary stuff.
Even more buildings just hidden in the woods, guys. But we can't even explore any of these. Look at this crap.
Where? Oh shit, this whole thing's blocked off. You know what?
Here we can hide behind this building. But here you have it, guys, an abandoned go-kart track. Look at this. Just frozen in time from the day it closed. Oh, there's a huge bee nest in that building, by the way. But this is absolutely insane. These were gas powered, it appears. These are really cool go-karts here. There's like a whole like figure 8 that goes around here. And yeah, just for a small place like this, we have to risk everything just to film this. It's totally unreal. But yeah, this was just one of the many businesses. This is relatively untouched because it's a bit further away from Fukushima, from one of the towns with the power plants. But we gotta listen for cars because we're in. You can see over here, here's the start light. So everyone kind of lined up here and they started their race. Right now we're currently on top of one of these administrative buildings here for the cleanup site. Right behind me used to be tons of houses. They're all gone. There's maybe a couple left, but they'll be gone in no time. All this land here is real radioactive and toxic, so they're basically digging up the top layer of soil and disposing it. And who knows where it's gonna go. I think it's just gonna end up in just some other site just away from here. But they are slowly trying to revitalize the city. There's been cleanups for years now, and it's still just going on. So much so that they built all these buildings around here just to house people that have cleaned up around here. The only people staying at these hotels are people cleaning up. So we're really out of place here. Unlike other prefectures, the tsunami didn't reach the main town centers here. However, along the coastline, hundreds of people here lost their lives. In search of water, we came across a newly built disaster relief building. I have so many questions, so many interviews I want to make, but I can't make my presence known, even to regular townsfolk. I've been told most people will report you for any activity whatsoever. Many people here are very friendly, but it's a risk I cannot take. There's an abandoned truck outside that was like completely destroyed by this disaster here. I'm pretty sure this is the same one. And it's outside right now. This whole area is like all changing right now. All these buildings are being built for the cleanup crew. And here's like one of the trucks that was destroyed. That's a fire truck. That's a real small fire truck. But look at the damage there that this tsunami caused. I mean, this was everywhere, all over town. Not necessarily here. The damage wasn't so bad, but this is like a reminder of like what the tsunami did to just everything in surrounding areas.
14.
Not bad.
It's like nothing. I mean, it's going up a little bit.
Wait till we get over by the plant though, down there. So right behind me is a huge tsunami wall. There's actually, it looks like a couple layers of them, and this is where the tsunami hit back in the day. Obviously it wasn't as bad as other towns, but it was bad enough to cause a nuclear meltdown. Actually, right behind me, there's about 3 mansions you can see. There's a couple mansions that were on the lake, and right behind them is the nuclear power plant. We're so close to it, and I'm shocked we can like legally drive this close to this nuclear power plant. Obviously it's not that bad anymore, but This is definitely crazy. Maybe we could check out these mansions. They survived because they were made of concrete. They survived the tsunami. Everything else around here is just done. There's not much else left that withstood the tsunami. There's a sign here saying, "Do not pass."
That's the nuclear power plant over there, so
Yeah.
they don't want you near it. And they also probably don't want you going in there either.
Yeah.
From here, regarding difficult to return areas, do not enter. Nuclear disaster local response headquarters.
Okay. So that's what that means. All right. Good to know. So that just means here. That doesn't mean here necessarily. So I think we're fine in regards to being seen. I think we're pretty out in the open right now. Marine House Futaba. Futaba. Whatever. Okay. So this was a marine house.
Only 13 CPM.
It's not bad. So this place is probably going to be completely destroyed, but I just want to show you guys like the damage the tsunami did. So we don't want to be here too long. But there's really nothing left here. I just kind of want to go to the top. This was completely wiped away by the tsunami. Don't step on there. I wouldn't step on there. Look what's creepy. There's like a hazmat suit tied to the ceiling here. Wow, there's a ton of stuff left behind in here. You got old chairs. Actually, a computer still there. Jeez. There's hazmat suits. Whoa! This is sick. Oh my gosh. Hey. What? What? Oh wow, beautiful sky. Yeah. No. What? Look on the pole. What's taped to the pole?
What are those? Just cameras?
I don't know. I think they might be for measuring radiation. But don't stand by them.
They're cameras.
They're cameras?
Yeah.
Oh crap. So I don't know what's going on, but our buddies just ditched us and called us. And then hung up. They're like running away, so I think we gotta run away. I don't see anybody though, so I'm not like really too scared right now. But I don't know what's going on. Why would you go on?
It's really pretty over here.
Why would you go into the power plant, bruh? It says not to go there, dude. That's like the worst place here you could possibly infiltrate. Dude, get out of there.
That's a nuclear power plant. Like, you're right next to it. That's its property.
Are you sure?
Yeah, there's police driving around there and everything.
We took the wrong turn, guys. They're coming down. Uh-oh. The only way out is reversing. Here's where they're storing some of the nuclear waste. You have signs all around here in the woods saying do not enter in English as well. Actually pretty beautiful. But, yep, it's pretty toxic in these woods, I would say. So we're coming up on a lot of this nuclear waste here that they're storing. Fields and fields. Just nuclear waste. And solar panels. Oh my gosh, look at all those bags. Wow. Can you open your window? Thanks. Wow. Holy crap. There's a camera. So right now we're in one of the main town centers here, and as long as we walk on the road, I think we're okay. But you can just see the damage and destruction everywhere, guys. Right up there is an abandoned high school. So, yeah, right there is the high school. And here's kind of the main street here. This is so crazy, though, that even on some of the main roads, there's abandoned cars sitting outside. Just frozen in time. You can see the tires are flat. It's got moss and vines growing all over it. It's kind of a cool car, actually. I don't know what brand it is, but you actually got some broken windows. You can probably see it's full of stuff. There's fire hoses here just for the fire department. I think the building's been long demolished, but this is still sitting here, all untouched. Yeah, there's an abandoned clinic here. It looks like a little mini hospital or something. It's crazy. Some of these buildings are like so new looking, but they're completely abandoned. This one probably is too. Some of the older ones you can easily tell. I could show you guys inside, but it's such a risk to be caught inside these buildings. So like a lot of these, even though it's like fully, look at that, it's really nice in there. But it's such a risk to go inside these buildings like that. So it's like I'm not even gonna bother just for like, you know, quick 5 minutes. It's gotta be something insane, I feel like. I think this building was a fire station. They all look similar. That's gotta be what that is. There's even lettering still there. Here we have what looks like was a post office. Maybe. Hard to tell. We got a traffic stop right behind us, so we're not going to look inside until they leave. Right here is an abandoned high school. I don't know if it's empty or not, but everything outside is really pristine. Here are all the high school students' bikes just left behind here, all in a pile, collecting debris. But the really cool part is there's still a bus left behind. Maybe you saw the clip of this already. We saw this in the rain, but we decided not to go. There's a bus, just sitting abandoned. Look at this, guys. This whole garage is frozen in time. Yeah, guys, right just like out in the middle of the open, out in the open, we got a car that's just abandoned here. Actually looks really cool. It looks like an 80s car or something.
Yeah, it does. This dusty too. This might be a body shop, because look, there's like, whoa, there's like another front end to a car up there. Might be a body shop. That's pretty neat though. Look how flat the tires are. Well, guys, check it out. Looks like one of those UFO model homes, and it's abandoned. It's pretty active right now. All we can do is really go around the outside of these places, but pretty interesting bando out here. Looks like it's made of fiberglass or something. Here's a shop just frozen in time. Looks like maybe a supermarket or something of the sorts.
We got 3 cars parked out there though. Man, this is it's a whole row of buildings here that look really cool. Also, there's an abandoned neighborhood right here. And there's a red sign there. We figured out what that means. Security camera monitoring in progress. And if you look right over there, there is a security camera over there. But there is a whole abandoned neighborhood. Most of the homes there look pretty modern. It's really as if time has completely stopped here. Even after thousands of homes have been demolished and buildings, stuff like this still remains en masse around here. Although it's slowly starting to go away here. And we came here pretty late, but there's still so much. But yeah, it really is as if time just froze. It's truly unbelievable. That one's missing a plate, but then this one isn't, you know? It's weird. I don't know what the deal with that is. Here we have an abandoned slot machine place. Don't know if it's empty or what the deal with this is. I know my friends have tried to get into 3 and gotten in big trouble for it. So, also it's the middle of the day. There's no way we're gonna get in here, but I wanted to show you guys this place.
And so gambling is actually illegal in Japan, and so they have to make loopholes for it. And so these are like called Pachinko halls. And so you go inside and you exchange your money for coins that you can only use there. And so you use those coins, you play the slots, and you win prizes. And so if you win something, you just get like pretty much a slip of paper, and you could use that at a third-party location. It can't be the same one. You use that at another location, and you can redeem that for money. And so they have loopholes for it, and they're very, very common in Japan.
Route 6 was known for its vast selection of pachinko halls. Plenty still sit abandoned on this road today. It looks like everything's left behind at first glance, and this, look how destroyed it is. Just right off the bat. So yeah, I mean, this was relatively easy, but who knows, I think security might make their rounds around here too. So we gotta be real quick. So right off the bat, look at this damage, guys. This whole front completely fell, shattering all the glass. This was the front entrance here. As you can see, there's magazines here, garbage cans. Yo.
It's a pachinko hall.
A pachinko hall?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Ow.
Dang, I'm actually sad. I wish this was a supermarket. Well, anyways, look at this, guys. This was the kind of waiting entrance here, with chairs all set up and everything. You got a TV here. Look at the destruction. This is insane.
How does it even happen?
I think the earthquake caused this.
The whole wall fell.
Yeah. This must have been the earthquake, dude. Or maybe even a tsunami. I don't know. Holy moly, guys. Look at all these slot machines completely abandoned. How is this still here? Despite the complete damage in the front. This is still like all left. With all these really expensive machines. This is insane, guys. Look at this. This is like one of the most destroyed buildings. Looks like someone was even stealing some of the machines. This is crazy. There's just rows and rows of these. My gosh. Yeah. Dude, there's coins all over the floor here. You'd give these to the front desk, then they would give you a check, and you would exchange the check to a third party, and that's how they kind of got away with gambling here, I'd say. What is that?
It's like the Home Alone trap. The marbles.
What the heck are these?
I don't know. I think chocolate balls or something.
Those are chocolate balls?
It's kind of fun though.
What the heck? Dude, these are rusty balls.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know what the deal with these machines are, but a lot of them are taken out, actually, which is very strange. We walked right in and it was pretty intact. You got all these like soda machines too. They're open. Everything's kind of stolen here, I think. Whoa! We still got the old drinks in here. Oh my gosh! Should I open one?
This is a drink that hasn't been opened since 2011. Let's go for it. Oh! Yo! Dude. It's still the same. Oh, it smells like coffee. Well, there you go, folks. Don't drink out of cans. Don't drink processed stuff, at least. By the way, there's all these metal balls on the floor. Like, what are these for? I'm so confused on what these are for. Be a good trap to set for the guards if they come for us. So, this is like some manual or something for the games. Don't know. Bunch of this stuff here. Whatever. I was like, what the heck is all this? But yeah. Here's like the front desk area, the kind of main center. This is like real apocalyptic here. Like, we got the drinks all still set up here. Just left as it was. Little heaters and or coolers. And that screen there. There's like the name of this place. I'm sure the cash registers have been ransacked. This building's really open. You know, staff only room back here. This was people's clothing. We got phones here. What the? People left their phones behind. Look at that, guys. Abandoned phones. Why? Why are these here? We got more stuff here. Here's all their shoes left behind. This is probably a facility where you took off your shoes. There's a little hangout spot, and oh my gosh, some Japanese guy was gang scrapping here. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, so this is like probably the most ran through building I've seen. Yet it's still relatively pretty intact. I guess no people come here. No security. Here is a security room right here, actually, which is pretty cool if you take a look. There's all the computer equipment. And check this out. So we actually have photos here when this place was still active. So looks like these were wanted folks or something. Doing something bad. I don't know. There's actually it's like a card for this place. Pretty cool. We also have a room here. It looks like a wine bottle, some green tea. I don't know what this is. Looks like a game. And something here. Maybe this was technical work that they were doing to the games. I don't know, some kind of repair machine. So here was their large, looks like a food and drink kind of room where they held boxes of stuff. Obviously all that's been ransacked. What do you think about this place?
I mean, it's pretty cool. If you look, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I mean, if you look past the part that, I mean, it's just completely gutted, it is really cool. And I'm sure there's others out there that are, you know, not gutted, and we just gotta find them. But
it's pretty insane to me how the destruction in some of these places is either extreme or can be completely normal. This is a case of extreme. The wall is gone in this building. This is like a supermarket type building built to last, and yet the whole kind of side just fell in. You could see light coming in. It's really crazy to see that. That just shows, you know, 10 years can do a lot to different buildings, man. Look at all these tokens too, man. That's a lot. This would have been worth a lot back in the day, folks. Let me tell you.
So we're just walking out here on Route 6. This is the road that was always open, as it's a major road. But there's plenty of like completely abandoned stores here. There's actually a Subaru dealership I really want to show you guys. Yeah, guys, this is like a building that
completely just collapsed with all the items still inside. You can see this is the storefront.
Light up sign right there.
Yeah, light up sign.
Looks like Pachinko hall stuff down there.
Yeah, this is probably a Pachinko hall. Some other storefronts over here. But yeah, there's a Subaru dealership. And as you can see, everything's left inside here, including the cars back there. Supposedly, I think I saw some YouTube videos on this. There's a bunch of cars inside this building. Yeah, this is weird. Don't know the deal with that. Hard to tell. But anyways, you can get a very clear view of everything in here. See, they didn't do anything. Oh, here's my chance now. So anyways, guys, this is completely full of stuff, as you can see. All the original Subaru stuff. Very cool to see. Here's like the desks. Man, this is totally like frozen in time here. Very just unique view, how it's all totally left behind like that. You can even see the bike back there with flat tires, just parked up as it was. So guys, this is actually like a radiation sign. This tells you how much radiation is in the air in the current area. Back there is actually the city hall, which my friends nearly got caught at. But yeah, there's plenty of buildings. We're kind of in the main town center now. But yeah, you'll see these a lot in my videos, these radiation things. It's pretty interesting. They're just all over the place. We're stopped in the middle of the road. I just want to show you guys this Mercedes here. It's completely like abandoned at this abandoned like intersection. It's pretty cool. It is in fact a Mercedes. I've never seen one of those before, but that is certainly interesting. In videos from years ago, you could find all the supermarkets and appliance stores with everything left behind, including cars in the parking lots. Today it appears they all have been gutted for redevelopment or to deter people from entering. Many smaller businesses, however, still remain intact, such as this jewelry store. However, this and many other places will have their own video in the coming weeks. Right here is an abandoned supermarket or tech store, and it's completely gutted now. There's very little left of it. That's most of these stores and supermarkets. So this plaza right here has been abandoned since the disaster, as you may know, and they're using it to store a bunch of the vehicles for the cleanups of a lot of these sites here. We have a bunch of these small trucks and these really big semi-trucks here, including a really big excavator. And actually, back here even, you can see there's a ton of excavators that are used for the demolition, kind of the cleaning up of the dirt on the site. They're using these empty lots just to store stuff right now because there's nobody that really lives here. But people are moving back in and they're starting to do some infrastructure work right now. This large appliance store appeared to have everything left, but we noticed something strange about it. So right now we're headed to this giant supermarket. I think we're getting a little bit more ballsy here, going later in the day to some of these spots, just because we're getting more of a feel on what it's like to be out here in Fukushima and how to deal with guards. What?
The main road is right there. Let's stick to the green for a little bit.
Oh yeah, okay. Luckily you can park at graveyards for obvious reasons. So right now we're in the storage compartment of this grocery store. You can still see a lot of stuff here. Just bunch of products. We got chargers here, bunch of random phone stuff, a bunch of stock. You got some of those buckets or whatever. Lots of different items just stacked over here. But looks like someone actually scrapped a bunch of this. Anyways, let's get down to the main part of the building here. Dude, there's actually like technology here. Look,
iPod Nano 2010 something.
What is this?
I don't know. I think it's
pretty
a
cool.
tape recorder. There's actually a lot of things. Massage cushion. All this stuff is still in the box. Well, guys, here we are in the grocery store. And as you can see, it's been completely stripped of all the items. It looks like, at least at first glance. Now, back in the day, even a couple years ago, there was likely all the items still left behind here. I wonder why they took everything out, but they left a lot of other stuff here. This is pretty wild. What the?
Camera. Yeah. Yo, what's up, guys? It's my vlog camera.
That is funny. Yeah, what the heck? I think they might be like genuinely restoring this place, maybe. What? And then the weird thing is there's like stuff left behind here. But there is a tarp. It does look like they're definitely they definitely did something to this building. I mean, yeah, everything here, everything was taken out recently, I would say. Maybe. This is weird, dude. All the items are like here, but there's nothing like on the actual shelves.
It's weird, yeah. They might have taken it out just
Do you think? Because there's
like
like,
valuables and stuff. I don't know. Maybe food so it doesn't rot. I don't know.
we'll do some more investigating. This is odd.
Digital camera, what is that? Smartphone section right there.
Smartphone section.
And
Oh, wow.
movies. I don't think it was a grocery store. I think it was like a goods.
Oh, yeah, that's what this was. So this is so odd. So like a lot of the stuff here behind the counters and in the back is all left behind. But every physical shelf here is stripped. It makes zero sense to me. This is like the only item I could really find so far. We've been like Googling to see if we could find another explorer that went here years ago, and so far, nothing. So I almost wonder, maybe this store was being like changed as the disaster happened. I really don't know. But there's no way. I mean, I haven't seen anybody film this, so I don't know if it always looked like this or not. Because all these materials are just left behind here. To build shelves, yeah. It's gotta be what that is. And look, it's all rusty now. So it's not like they've changed anything. Wow. So this was a store that really never came to be. It's weird, like we got ladders here and stuff. So they might have just been kind of working on this before it went abandoned. Unfortunately, this would have been so crazy. So this was like a Best Buy or something. Honestly, guys, one of my biggest goals here is to find an abandoned supermarket or gas station, some kind of market with a bunch of food and a bunch of items just all still on the shelves. I'm not giving up hope yet because we just found a road with like all these abandoned stores and restaurants and stuff. So we just keep finding more even when we think we're done, which is pretty insane. Like we just found this today by accident. So hopefully we'll find a supermarket for you guys. Believe, and what confuses me is that there's these boxes with all these items inside. Maybe they were just bringing them in here to start putting them on the shelves. I really don't know. But they're all copies of the same items in these boxes here. So I really don't know what the deal with this is. But anyways, I don't want to bore you guys with an empty store. Let's get going. Keyboards?
Yeah, dude, there's like 5
Whoa.
boxes. Brand new.
5 boxes?
For PlayStation 3.
Wow. That's crazy.
Wow.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, they got a bunch of keyboards here.
Dude, the relief I'm gonna have when we, walk to the airport and like we're all done with this is it's big relief because there's some scary stuff.
So this right here is one of the last abandoned gas stations left. The rest have all been fixed up. And this will either be demolished or fixed up itself. Now, you can see it's broken in and everything. Not worth my while to get inside here, but I just wanted to show you guys. Look, they even got one of those abandoned vending machines. They got plenty of those around here. But yeah, last abandoned gas station in Fukushima. Right up this road here on Route 6 is this abandoned building. I don't know if it's a house or what is it, but right in front is an abandoned skyline. I believe it is. It's one of the first skylines built. And as you can see, the rust is pretty bad on that thing. Pretty bad. But yeah, guys, this was like the first type of skyline built. Just sitting outside. Looks like it's been kind of had parts stripped off of it and everything, but now it's just basically a pile of rust, completely unusable, even without the radiation. The rust is pretty bad. Yeah, an abandoned skyline.
The people of Fukushima show true resilience. As soon as the towns opened up recently, people have begun to return, perhaps to be the first to prove it safe.
In fact, I think the radiation's so safe that I'm gonna swim in the ocean right next to the Fukushima power plant. So the reading on my Geiger counter right by the water is 8 CPM, which is not very much at all. It's probably normal, I would say. And they're right here dumping radioactive waste into the water. I don't see a problem with it.
I believe that in the worst affected areas, it would take an entire lifetime before you develop any issues. In the places that are now open to the public, radiation is relatively normal. But the fact is, more people died from the evacuation than the meltdown. In fact, it's debated that nobody directly died from radiation at all. Hundreds died afterward from stress-related heart attacks, lack of medical assistance, and even suicide. People died because they couldn't bear to leave their beloved town. At the furthest outskirts of town, we went to explore a street of hotels. One was known as the Monkey Hotel. You'll soon find out why. But even miles away from the reactor, security would find us, as every day, every street is patrolled.
And this is pretty much done for every single driveway and every single road that they think is...
Look at this overgrown sign. I don't see any cameras here, so I think we're good. So there's actually an entire abandoned road here, and there's a lot of buildings here, it appears. And I think there's a waterfall at the end. I can hear something. But check this out, guys. They have an abandoned vending machine here. Another one of these. This one's actually outside. You can see this one's full of stuff. Looks like this was a hotel too, back in its heyday. I don't know what's at this dead end of the road here, but oh my gosh, this whole road collapsed. This was like a landslide. Holy crap, there's stairs going up and this whole thing just collapsed. Oh my gosh, that's insane. Look at this. Look at the damage it did to the guardrail. Since we're over here, let's check out this hotel. Need another translator here for that. Well guys, I think this is my only way in through here. This little crack in the window. Here we go. So there's stairs going down. Maybe the main lobby. Alright, so this is a dining area. So it's just all here, all the chopsticks and the forks like set up for dining. Cups here and wine glasses still left behind. Actually, well, it is a hotel. Oh, here we go. This is, oh my gosh. Well, this is the room with everything left, for sure. The earthquake definitely did all this like damage on the floor. Everything kind of fell. My goodness, guys, look. All the beers are still inside here. Completely frozen in time since the earthquake. Oh my gosh. They've got everything in there. If I like open that all the beers are gonna fall out. There is so much stuff in here. Yeah, guys, like I'm starting to realize like all this stuff was done not by vandals but the earthquake itself. So this is basically frozen in time. Everyone kind of like ran away after the earthquake, and all this stuff here was left behind inside. I actually think they were in the middle of cooking when this earthquake happened, cooking breakfast. There's still like pieces of meat in there from 13 years ago. There was like people in here 13 years ago, and then that was it. And everyone's just gone now. So this building's pretty bad. Everything's left in here though. It feels like the floor is sinking in. Oh my gosh, we got some photos. We got some old photos up there. Wow. What is all this? Anyways, I gotta get out of here so I don't die. I gotta get out the front door. I really didn't like that one place. It felt like the floor was gonna collapse. There was a ton of stuff actually left behind. The top floor pretty empty, but like the main floor, I didn't even check the bottom floor because I was like a little bit sketched out by that building, but everything was in there too. I'm not surprised. But yeah, I mean, they were like in the middle of cooking at that building when the earthquake happened, it appears, and they just never came back. We might be the first people in there too, I don't know. Anyways, here's this building. But yeah, take a look at this car, guys. A Honda Legend. The radioactive dust all over the car. It's just been sitting here since 2011. Parked, probably by a guest, and they never got their car back. They just left it. I don't know if I've seen one of these in America. Honda Legend. Wow, just completely full of dust. And you can actually see right here, guys, the sign for the original hotel. Let me flip this around. This is the hotel that you're looking at before it was abandoned. My goodness, guys. Everything's in this building. Right off the bat, look at this beautiful like wooden sculpture here. There's just so much stuff. I already see like this piece of furniture here with all these books inside. And if you look closely, there's even an old photo in here. Wow. And we got like all this stuff that kind of fell that was inside here from the earthquake. Gosh, it's really falling apart. But I mean, this is what it looks like since the earthquake without people meddling with the place. You could see March. There we go again. So now we've arrived at the abandoned kitchen here. Everything is just in disarray. It's so hard to walk through here. It's like hard to walk through without stepping on something really gross because there's a bunch of food in here. But look, we got a Pepsi machine and all the drinks are still inside. Alright, I found my way out. Look at this though. Everything's in here. All the plates, all the dishes. This was a big hotel, guys. You'll see in a second. Wow, everything's in here too. This is kind of with the waiting room, it looks like. Yeah, we even got some magazines here, some old ones. You can see the date here. It says 2011. But yeah, this is the front entrance here. How's it going?
We found some watches and some jewelry. And,
Really?
yeah, a gold pocket watch, but it's gold plated. It's wearing off.
Wow.
And then the owner lived back there.
Really?
So there's like all kinds of clothing and stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
The front entrance. They left their shoes all here. So they ran out in socks when the earthquake happened. Here's some it looks like complimentary slippers or something. So anyways, guys, this is the front desk right here. So you would have been greeted by somebody to book you in. That scared me. Got a little wind chime in there. But we have that traditional kitty right there at the front. And a big painting of looks like the ocean. But this is right here, all these phones here. This is, they would have answered calls and stuff. People wanting to book to this hotel. Right here too. Still got all their files and everything, I'm sure, in the drawers. Guarantee nobody's even looked in this drawer ever. And actually back here, I was told the owner's room is in this kind of little secret hideout here. But all this is the owner's stuff. Look at all this. My goodness. This is a lot. Look, they even have like an alarm panel right there. This is where they were probably doing some of their work. Looks like there might have been a computer here at some point. At least there's a Wi-Fi router. We got a bunch of books here. And yeah, these statues, guys, look at that. Very cool. They have a lot of these statues in most of these houses. These cool dolls. Little bear. Wonder if that's real. That could be a real bear. Like a baby bear taxidermied. Oh my gosh. Wow. There's just an infinite amount of things to look through in here. And this is just one of the so many buildings that are out here. It's pretty unreal. But yeah, this was the owner's spot, it looks like. It's pretty hidden. We got tables out here with some stuff. All their clothes is left behind, all radiated. They can't, take any of this. And there's just stuff everywhere here. Their bed might have been somewhere here. Look, they even got more clothes in this drawer. Wow. I don't see a bed, but I'm sure they lived in here. Yeah, because look, there's so much stuff in here. Must have been like sitting here for a while. Anyways, we got a first floor here, but my buddy's already down there, so I'm gonna go right to the second floor, right off the bat. Oh, he's actually on the first. All right, we're gonna go down here. So yeah, plenty of stuff. Look, we got an old generator here. And here we have looks like the washing machine kind of set up here. There's actually still clothes in here, so they're washing clothes when the disaster happened. That's just, everything just ceased. Got another room here. What is this here? Oh, that's a tight squeeze. More like, look at that, more personal stuff or something. I don't know. Looks like books mostly, and like just bags of random things. This room looks like they were in the middle of a little tea party or something. Or maybe that's just how it was set up. But yeah, here's a little phone. This is kind of like little what you would have experienced, I guess, in here. Is this open? Let's see. There we go. Whoa. So, we are on the roof of this place. Absolutely beautiful. Gosh, I would love to stay here. So here we're in the kind of main lobby area of the second floor. We got this drink machine left behind. There's so many of these left. Actually, this one's unique. I haven't seen this one yet. So this one looks like a juice box machine. Very cool. Looks like they had like yogurt in there too. Gross. Imagine how old all that stuff is now. But yeah, this is kind of like the main area here. You walk up here and go to your kind of room. Gosh, look at this furniture though. This is some A+ furniture. Totally beautiful. These were chairs. It looks like a bed, but these are all seats, so you would have been kind of hanging out here. This was a fancy hotel, guys. So like oriental. And look, there's even like a little walkout here. Looks like you would have had like lunch here. Looks like a little table. Obviously that's like completely fallen off. This is how ravaged, how old this place is, guys. Look at the decay. It's something that's been exposed to the elements for so long. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No, don't. Oh my gosh. Dude, I thought that was a statue. No, show it. Come on. There we go. Look. What's up there? There was a monkey. I literally thought that was a part of the building. There's a monkey. I've never seen one of these things in person. I've never seen a monkey. Come here. Look on the roof.
On the roof?
Yes.
There's a monkey. Oh my god, there's a monkey. They weren't lying. There's actually monkeys here. He's just chilling there. Yo!
Are you gonna open it?
I'm gonna sit down this.
Oh, he's looking. He sees us. I think he sees us. He sees us.
Buddy. He's looking right at us.
Anyways, guys, that was pretty funny, don't you think? Big old monkey. But yeah, so this area I think is for the pools. Oh my gosh, look at that spider web. Jeez. And spiders here are scary. But yeah, we got some posters on the wall here. Let's see what's back here. Oh my gosh. Just full of stuff, guys. Everything here is just pristine. It's not trashed or anything. But you go in here. Oh man. Look at this, guys. It's like a stage. Wow. And like somebody was like eating food here, it looks like. They had like a TV here. I don't know what they were doing here. Looks like they maybe had little parties out here in the mountains. Over here there's some more stuff too. We got like some statues. Completely abandoned. Look at that, guys. Wow. Here we go, guys. We got the big pool room here. This is sick. Wow. So we had like a pool area here. You can hear like the nature outside. Oh, this is like some luxury out here in the jungle. Seriously. Wow, this would have been real scenic. Looks like the woman's is on the other side. So here's like the other side. They had like a woman's side and a men's side. Just totally abandoned now. So if I've learned anything so far, guys, it's that in America, all this stuff would be sold off, stolen. Everybody would be stealing everything. In Japan, this is all untouched. And rightfully so. It should be like this in America, but obviously it's not. People always have to ruin things, but this land is still untouched. Still untouched. Of course there's security. I'm sure people would be stealing in Japan if there was security. I'm right by the roadblock, so I better get out of here, actually. On our way out of the hotel, we just got caught by security. They slowed their car down as my friend was going out. He was the last one to leave. We were all waiting for him to just finish filming. The guy slowed down. He's not here, actually. Okay. Yeah, the guy slowed down and like was waiting for us to come out on one side of the road, and we just booked it out of the entire city.
You see our videos, don't go here. We're risking our life like daily.
We're risking our freedom.
Very much so.
You will disappear if you go here and get caught. If you get caught here, you will disappear. So as a kid, I watched this disaster happen live. I closely followed the events even years later, and I saw how this area came to be. I'd always wanted to do a documentary here myself. After telling people my age of my upcoming trip, they all thought this mass abandonment was due to the Hiroshima and Nagasaki bombing in 1945 or so. I was insulted about how little people knew about such a tragic event. So, I made a documentary. I hope you enjoyed it. Consider the hotel a sneak peek at the many explorers to come. We explored so much, yet so little. I missed out on a lot. So there's a huge hospital here, completely surrounded by workers.
Yeah, that's where they parked.
Oh my gosh, our friends literally parked in the work site. This is like so bad. Holy workers, dude. This is like about to be demolished. Oh, that's such a cool hospital.
It's modern too.
Yeah, it's modern. But the time I spent here, I was protected by God. After 2 weeks, on the very last day, we were this close to getting raided by authorities. Now, I won't give out details, but we may be the last people to ever explore the Fukushima exclusion zone. Thanks for watching. And shout out to you guys. I couldn't have done it without you.